What we're now going to do is add a widget to our WordPress site. A widget is just a simple little gadget or something that you have either on the sidebar or at the bottom of your website. They can do many different things, and the best way to describe them is to actually look at a few. Okay, again, we're using Windows 7 and Chrome, but the process should not be much different for any other operating system or browser. Okay, first, before we get started, we want to log into our WordPress account. We've already set up a nice WordPress site, and we have some suitable text because we're going to create what's called a text widget, which is just basically displaying some text. Okay, let's go back into our website. There we go. And what we'll do is if we scroll down, we can see, take a look at it. We have a post here, some pictures. And in this particular theme, the widgets are over here in the sidebar. We have a bunch of different ones here. We have a nice little search tool. We've got a thing that automatically lists the recent posts. We only have one post, so that's all there. These are recent comments that people might have added, some archives, and some categories. We can have posts with different categories, and they'll just be listed right here, all the different categories. Okay. Now, some of these really don't make sense for this particular website, so we'll get rid of them, and we'll add some others which would make more sense for this site. Down at the bottom, sometimes you have some themes have their widgets down at the bottom, but we don't have that. Okay, all the widgets in this particular theme are on the sidebar on the right side. Okay, now we want to add a widget. Again, like for anything, we'll go up here and click on the little My Sites button in the upper left. And we look through the menu. We don't see anything about widgets. And sometimes, remember, the menu changes depending on what kind of theme you're in. In this particular theme, there's no button for widgets, so we'll go here and click on the Customize button, which brings up a menu designed for this particular theme. There's a bunch of different options here, and of course these again will change depending on what kind of theme you're using. And there is a button here or selection here for widgets, so we'll click on that. And in this particular theme, the only place you can put widgets is in the sidebar, so that's what we'll choose. And these are the widgets that have already been created for us. Okay, those are nice, but let's add a new widget. We'll click the button here to add a widget, and you can see we have a long list of different types of widgets that we could add. Some of them are kind of interesting, some of them not so. But what we want to do is basically just create a simple text widget. So we'll go down here to text, we'll just click it. It creates a nice little widget over here. And here's the two boxes we need to fill, the title and the content. Okay, we fortunately have a text document here. If we go down in the taskbar, we have Microsoft Word open already. So we can go in there, and here's our two things here. We can go and just select our title here. And we'll copy it. Then we'll go back into our website, and we'll paste it. There we go. Okay, then we'll put the content in there. We'll go back into our Word document. We'll select the text, copy it, back to the website, and we'll paste it. As you can see, I'm using the right mouse button. If you're using a Mac, you would hold down the Control key and just click it. Okay, good. So we have that. It's only one paragraph, which looks pretty good. All right, and if we change our mind, we don't want the widget, of course, we could click here to delete the widget, but yes, we do want it. But what we do want to do is minimize it now. So we'll go up here and click on the little button here to minimize our text widget. There it is there. Now, it's down here at the bottom here, so you notice when our mouse pointer is a four-way arrow, which means we can move this widget. So if I hold down the mouse button and drag it, I can put it right up here at the top of the group. Good. That was fun. Let's do another. We'll click the Add a Widget button. Here's our text option right here. We'll create a text widget. And let's go back to our Word document. We'll select the title. We'll go back into our website. We'll paste it. Here's our main content area. We'll go back to our Word document. We'll select this text. And we'll copy it, right-click copy, or control-click on the Mac. We'll then go back down here to the taskbar, go back to our website, and we'll paste it. Here it is there. You notice when we paste it in, we lose the paragraphs, so let's put them back in. After this period here, there should be a paragraph, so we can just put our insertion point there, hit the Enter key. That creates some space. And after this period here, we need another paragraph break, so we'll just click the Enter key and do so like that. There we go. We've got 3 paragraphs. Title. Now we can minimize our widget. There we go. There's our little widget. And now what we can do is take this and move it up to the top there. Okay. Now let's fix this up a little bit. Some of these widgets we don't need. We're not expecting a lot of comments from people on our website. So let's get rid of our comments widget here. We can click the arrow to maximize it. And down at the bottom should be an option to remove it. Good. Goes away. The categories will list all of the different posts that fit into particular categories. We only have one post there, and we probably will only have a few. So we don't really need a categories widget here. So let's get rid of that as well. We'll click the arrow button, scroll down to the bottom of the widget, and we'll click the remove option, and that widget goes away as well. Okay, so there we go. We have 5 widgets that we added 2, we deleted 2. And let's hit the Save and Publish button. And let's see what it looks like. We'll click the arrow going to the left to get back to our menu here, the sidebar menu. We'll click the arrow to the left again. And here's our main menu for this particular theme. And let's just hit the X to close down our menu and go back to our website. Here we go. Let's go down a little bit. You can see, oh, there's our first text widget. Here's our second text widget. Oops, since we've lost our paragraphs here. So let's fix that. Let's go back up here to My Sites. We'll go into Customize. We'll click on Widgets in Sidebar. And here's our second widget, second text widget, so we can maximize that, see what's in there. And you can see we have the paragraphs, but it seems like we didn't add it automatically to us. So let's click this little checkbox and see if that helps. We'll minimize our text box again. Hit Save and Publish. And let's take a shortcut. We'll just close down our menu system right here. Scroll down to see if it's better. That's much better. Okay, so we created 2 widgets here up in the sidebar. We still have 3 others that were there by default, and it looks pretty good.